Scrolling on Twitter, I saw people bashing on feminists saying they are wrong and people hate them. My young self couldn't understand why people hate feminism so much. Do they hate women? Looking back, I was so naive to think that feminism is just a movement to support women's rights. I was downright wrong. The problem with modern feminism is that they are trying too hard to suppress masculinity. They think the world is a better place without masculinity and that women should be given male jobs, but only just the jobs they want, not the dirty, dangerous jobs that men usually do. Men are naturally masculinized. You can't just tell men to stop being masculine. It doesn't work that way. But unfortunately, their message has been quite successful. A lot of men has been demasculinized. There's a steep decline in masculinity going on over the years. In fact, in the West, masculinity now is a dirty word. Can this get any worse? Yes! Now, women that are supporting men's rights movement are being called a pygmy girl, and that she has an internalized misogyny. And ironically, these feminists, their final goal is to be more masculine, like get a successful career, be independent and be strong. So let me get this straight. You're trying to eradicate masculinity while being masculine yourself. And then they demonize straight men just because they're straight. The thing is, people are confused. They think that toxic masculinity is the same as masculinity. And because of that, more than ever in the history of mankind, men are more afraid to embrace their masculinity. The idea of masculine men being masculine is like a taboo thing now. They are being ashamed over and over again. The truth is, there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. There is only toxic people. Yes, sure, there are some assholes men out there, but masculinity is not to be blamed. Those asshole men are to be blamed for. And this is also where feminists get it all wrong. They think that masculine men hates women and are downright misogyny. No, it's not true at all. We love women. We are just against the group of women that says that masculinity is toxic and that men should not be masculine, and she says something like, "Oh, my body, my rules. You cannot control me." It's because of these feminists now. More and more men are being nerds. We are being pathetically weak. And because of that, we become nice guys that submits to the modern world's expectations and desires. We are, for no valid reason, suppressing our true self for pleasing the society and the people around us. Our true identity is destroyed and replaced with the one that they want us to believe with: a weak man. Masculinity is our birthright power. We own it. We can use it however and whenever we want. Why are we suppressing it? Why? Masculinity is not hating women. That's more like men going their own way and extreme red pill, and we don't associate ourselves with them because they more like people who are blaming the consequences and everyone around them except for themselves. It's no doubt you go wherever in Asian countries, especially in Asian countries, you see that men are getting very feminine look. They look weak as fuck. I mean, look at this. Look at these bozos with a third-grade plastics on their face. What is this, man? In my country, the average T levels are 400 nanograms per deciliter. That's like an old guy's average. I am ashamed, but at the same time, I feel like it's my duty to bring up those T levels again. We must regain our power. Why? Why do I hate the condition of there's so many weak men around us? Does it take my privilege to shit away in peace? Well, yes it does. Their testosterone levels are low, and so will be their child, their grandchild, their grand-grandchild. these people will be more prone to suicide. Man needs a purpose to live. If you take their masculinity, their identity, what are their purpose in life? You took those away. Some people think that masculinity makes people suicide more, but that's not the case at all. That's the wrongest thing you could ever say in life. I want you to listen to this powerful speech by Jordan Peterson.
If you're harmless, you're not virtuous. You're just harmless. You're like a rabbit. A rabbit isn't virtuous. It just can't do anything except get eaten. It's not virtuous. If you're a monster and you don't act monstrously, then you're virtuous. But you also have to be a monster.
Virtuous means having or showing high moral standards. What can weak men do other than just work at a job they hate and wang other people's wife? Because they are like soft, they are soft, and you know how women just like to be around soft guys, just as friends, not more than that, just as friends. If you are weak, you are not tapping into your masculine energy. To tap into those masculine energy, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Do strength training, don't waste time. Always aim to create progress whenever you're not creating memories with people. And when you cannot create progress, create memories. And also don't neglect this. Spend time with your loved ones because they won't be around forever. And until then, take care and be a f***ing rock.